Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about the consequences of Games Workshop doing something stupid. And they actually did that considerably the last few days. And these are the consequences. You know, the FAFO treatment. They did the FA, now they're doing the, well, they're getting the FO. Right, so from Dark Place, numerous Warhammer players cancelled their subscriptions and announced a boycott of Games Workshop after announcement of female Adeptus Custodes. Yeah, because let me put it this way, if you don't think that lore matters, then why is Games Workshop selling the lore? Why bother sell books? Why bother sell, well, the new Amazon project? Why bother, well, selling the games that you see on PC and consoles and mobile phones in a certain manner? Why bother with it at all? Why bother with Warhammer Plus and the animations? Why bother with it? And just say, well, let's cancel it. And just sell miniatures. That's it. Doesn't matter anymore. Why not just make the orcs the custodes? Why not make Chaos Custodes? And that's it. Let's pick any faction from the Chaos and call it a day. And make them a Custodes or make them Space Marines. Why not have an orc as a Space Marine? That would be perfect, isn't it? Because after all, the lore doesn't matter. Why not just grab your iPhone and make it an item in Warhammer? Pay a little bit of royalties to Apple and that's it. And screw anybody who rants about it and say, hey, it's always been canon. It's always been there. Just gaslight it and be done with it. Hey, why not just say, well, the Tau. The Tau are humans now. And humans are evil. And never mattered. And that Tau is now the Custodes and Space Marines and the new Emperor. I mean, it doesn't matter. Hey, why not make the Emperor a female now? It doesn't matter after all. Good lord, will people actually listen to themselves, you fucking retards? But of course they don't. Of course they don't. Because after all, retarded people never really think about things. And we are seeing it right now. Retards ruining our hobby. I mean, we men cannot have something for ourselves after all. Only women can. Fuck. Let's see here the article, shall we? Numerous Warhammer players are cancelling their subscriptions and announcing a boycott of Games Workshop after the company retconned their Adeptus Custodes faction to add females. I mean, it makes no sense, let's speak it in a scientific type of thing, because after all, Warhammer 40k is called science fiction. The word science is there for a reason. It's called, well, non-fiction because it still gives a little bit of fluff here and there, like Star Trek, but it's still based on reality. There's still some reality and stuff that actually is based on science. For instance, Space Marines, they cannot have females because the change is too much. The biology of a male is actually closer to what the Emperor wants. Plus, the gene seeds are actually based on taken from males. So, a male, I know, you're a leftist scum, and you actually think that changing science to fit your narrative is actually going to solve everybody's problem and the world's problem, like the Soviets did when they decided to ignore science and gave famine instead. I know, you're a fucking retard, you're a midwit. Borderline, well, almost a dimwit. But no, I'm sorry. Science says you are a dumb fucking moron. But anyway, it is a thing. A male skeleton, a male body is more physically apt, stronger, more agile, and men also have more spatial awareness than female. I know you're going to get triggered about it, but there's nothing I can do. you know, nothing I can do about it, really. I mean, a male has more hooks on our bones to actually be able to have more muscles attached to it. Like I said in my previous video where I addressed this, in which, for instance, in our skull, for instance, here on our jaws, we have a hook for an extra muscle. We also have a hook at the back of our skull, right before the hard part goes into the soft part, which is the muscle and bone, possibly even a little bit of fat, considering if you're a fat bastard or not. But either way, it's all there. It's science. The reason for that is because us males, when we were hunting, we were in the wild and trying to hunt for an animal or something. We would use our mouths as another set of hand. Or not another set, that would be, once again, wrong English. Another hand. So we would use it to carry knives, to carry other tools, etc. in our mouths, while our hands were free to manipulate the environment to actually hold to something, hold the prey, or anything else you can think of. That's why. And we are also much more able to run faster for longer periods of time. We were more agile, while women are dedicated to their niche as well. We complemented each other. While women are good in certain environments and certain things, men are good in certain things. And this is what it is. It's war. Mankind is on the war. After all, isn't the books... Oh yeah, wait, I forgot. Lore doesn't matter for these morons. Because after all, it says right there that mankind is war. In the far future, there is only war. And what you need in war? Strong, capable soldiers. And what do you get when people are custodians and, well, kind of like bodyguards with fluff and coat? You need strength. Go to a, well, go to a, I don't know, disco or whatever you younglings do. What do you see at the door at the bodyguard and a guard or something? Do they look like a flimsy little 100-pound woman? Or a 50-kilo woman? No. You're gonna find a towering, muscly beast. Right. Oh, shit. I completely forgot to disable this. For one tiny little moment. There you go. Right. And reload. Sorry about that. Completely forgot about it. Except for the upcoming 10th edition Codex, Adeptus Custodes revealed that Games Workshop was adding females to the all-male faction. Yeah, because they are absolutely fucking retards. That's why. Here is one of the people, plebs like you and me, who actually spent money in this. Kiss my ass, Games Workshop, not another penny. And I agree with him. Not another penny. For those asking what happened, well, Games Workshop disrespected the lore by changing decades-old lore of the Custodes, only taking males from the high-born families of Terra to become Custodes to, women can be Custodes now too. And it's totally always been a thing since the beginning. That's exactly what they said. Well, paraphrasing a little bit, but basically that's it. These people have no respect for anything, do they? This is what happens with... Well, hey, actually, there is a very good thing that has been popping up lately. It's Flash Kids animation, which they basically nailed it. And it's been popping up because of Games Workshop being retards and doing retarded things, and showing how the ultra far left had decided to ruin another hobby because they weren't satisfied with Star Wars, kicking people out of Star Wars to Warhammer. and Star Trek. Then they ruined Star Trek, and people left Star Trek and went to Warhammer Battletech. And now they are coming and destroying Warhammer and Battletech, and, well, people are moving on to other things. Here, if you're unfamiliar with, here it is from YouTube, Flash Gits, Netflix ruins He-Man. Oh, my face is blocking the title, but never mind. I'm just going to show a quick little image in which basically Skeletor here kind of just does the, well, basically what we see happening with the SJWs. He basically says everything that they say. And then suddenly the magic is gone. The magic disappears. So now they go after the people who tries to build something else out of the ashes and destruction that the Control Left did. And, well, they're not happy because it tends to be more successful than the garbage that we see in Warhammer. So memes are actually just, well, they're floating out. And here is one meme that is actually very fun. From the actual proper Warhammer now Reddit group called Horus Galaxy, not Warhammer anymore. Because the group Warhammer is now completely and utterly cancerous that has metastasized and destroyed everything. It is a meme. Delusional cosplayers, which is, well, let's assume female custodes, and actual custodes, which are orcs, which comes to my argument from the beginning of the video. What's the point then of having, well, human custodes? There's no point. Let's make it an orc. I mean, there's nothing wrong with changing a lore, retconning it. Hey, why not do it that, Games Workshop? What's holding you up in doing that? I mean, it's very diverse having orcs there after all. Why not have goblins? What's the point? There's no point in having a strong human going through, well, excruciating genetic and physical change. There's no point. I mean, right? Let's go and take a look at the trailer. I'm back, baby. Yeah, you're right. So, now that we know that, it's very retarded to even put a goblin in there, because after all, it's lore settled around. Yeah, right. Once again, the lore doesn't matter according to the ultra far left. Well, I decided to go and check out something to confirm that the screenshots I've been seeing in said Reddit group was actually truthful and correct. And as it turns out, they are actually correct. So I decided to go and confirm it. Here it is from Games Workshop, well, and Warhammer.com, you know. Actually, investor.games for dash? No, slash? No. You know, that minus thingy. Workshop.com / shareholder, and that little thingy again, statistics. Shareholder statistics. Substantial shareholders, the following interest in 3% or more in the issued share capital of the company as at 29th of February 2024 have been disclosed to the company. And surprise, surprise, BlackRock and a Vanguard Group. Well, now that starts explaining why it started to go very apeshit retarded lately in Games Workshop. That explains a lot. Soon, we're gonna start seeing Sweet Baby Inc. into the mix, isn't it? Or that silver string something. Maybe we'll soon start seeing all of that retarded nonsense. Soon is, the Emperor is a flashy black woman-ixon of coloration, and so powerful, full of girl boss magic. Oh, and she's also, you know... Wait a sec. Soon we'll start seeing that. Soon we'll start seeing that flashy little flag of diversity's flag, which, if you put in certain positions, kind of resembles like the swastika. Yeah. This is starting to look very retarded, isn't it? This is why you must gatekeep. Keep these goddamn fucking retarded tourists out. They're not welcome. Keep you goddamn fucking retarded current day politics and religion out of our goddamn fucking escapism. This is what we want. We want out the goddamn fucking retarded politics of the current day and retarded religion out of our escapism. God damn it. Another hobby in which the goddamn fucking morons ruined it. We told you they are going to do this. And what some people said, nah, they're just gonna bring more people in. And guess what? We are back again to full circle at the beginning of the video. They are now losing money. No, it wasn't enough that they started to lose money in Warhammer Plus. No. Now they are going to lose it even more. Here's another example. Right now with you, I don't think I'll be buying anything else from Games Workshop, and I'm not even sure I want to keep anything anymore. Yeah, for instance, I have a very big collection of hero books of Horus Heresy and all that. And games, multiple games from Games Workshop and Warhammer. Right now, I'm not sure if I want to even continue. Right now, I was even thinking of buying Rogue Trader eventually on a sale. But right now, I'm even questioning it, because I'm pretty sure that there's some royalty that is going to Games Workshop. Otherwise, they wouldn't give the IP for a developer to develop it. But then again, all cat games are actually kind of based, so... Anyway, it is another guy. I canceled mine too, I'm married with kids. Another one. I canceled mine too, I'm married with 4 kids. One is gay, another is... I cannot say that word in YouTube. I'm not against female custodians, even though they have been the Emperor's favorite sons for years. Sons. Yeah, there's a key word in there, which doesn't matter anymore, because after all, lore doesn't matter. I'm against gaslighting from Games Workshop. A good lore-based explanation would have minimized this. Exactly. They could have said, oh, the Emperor, well, no, I don't know what they are using. Is this from 40k or 30k? It doesn't matter, I just don't give a shit anymore. We decided, the scientists at Terra, decided to, well, experiment, and we created the female custodians, female custodian. It's just inferior version of the male, because it's not as strong or as smart or as agile or as anything else, but we decided to placate some of the players here and there, and we decided, yeah, okay, yeah, that's not going to work. Here's another guy. I have cancelled mine and sent an email that I want a refund. If you decline, I will dispute it with the bank and have it charged back. I'm not renewing my White Dwarf subscription, and I was planning to do the new Imperium subscription, Combat Patrol, not now. I've enjoyed this hobby since the second as well. Long nights playing games with friends in the basement for years. I probably have models older than some of these people calling me a tourist, yet sure now watch me leave with money and I will have spent on future stuff. It goes further for me. I also unsubscribed to the 40k channels I was following, except for Ash's second channel, just to track in impeding shit show that this IP will become. If the source material turns to slop, there is zero interest in having it regurgitated by YouTubers. Basically that. Here's an example of that I'm gonna go and do it. Star Trek and Star Wars. I used to be a big fan of those things. I haven't done anything Star Trek in decades. Star Wars is another example. I think the only thing that I actually bought of Star Wars recently was a couple of years ago with the release of Battlefront, the actual regional Battlefront, not the Electronic Arts Battlefront 2, etc. that they released in the 2010s. No, I'm talking the early ones from 2000s, and not the re-release ones that came out like this year. No, not those either. That was more than 5-6 years ago, thereabouts. Something thereabouts. I know it's been quite a while that I purchased that one. And that's it. That's the last Star Wars I've ever purchased or consumed. I mean, I'm not even counting the free stuff that I get for having an authenticator or something on Star Wars MMO. Not even counting that stuff either. All the money I get with the currency Zens that I get because I purchased when Star Trek Online was actually released, the very 2010s, 2009 or something like that I get because I purchased the lifetime membership. Not even counting that one, because I'm not even investing anymore in those mediums. They lost people. Ask Disney. They are losing it. They are losing all the money. They are not very happy about it. So they had to actually lie. I covered this in the video yesterday. So you want this to Games Workshop because you're gonna fucking get it. Do you? Disney Star Wars box office profits fails to cover cost of buying Lucasfilm. Are you happy? Because you're gonna get that in Games Workshop. You're gonna fucking get it. It's the fuck around, and now you're gonna get the find out treatment. So, on that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night, and remember, fuck you, YouTube. Fuck you.